so that your basic survival isn't tied directly to having a traditional job.
And this isn't just a theory, right? We have real-world data. Finland ran a huge national experiment, and the results for people's well-being were, well, they were pretty amazing. I mean, look at this jump in life satisfaction. The group that got UBI rated their satisfaction at a 7.3 out of 10, while the other group was at 6.8. Now, that might not sound like a lot, but in happiness research, a half-point jump like that is absolutely massive. Researchers think it's because it just removes that constant, low-level hum of financial stress, which frees up your brain to, plan, dream, and just live a little better.
And this wasn't a one-off. We're seeing this pattern pop up in other places. In Ireland, they ran a pilot program specifically for artists, and they found that a basic income had a lasting, positive effect. People were less depressed, less anxious, and just generally more satisfied with their lives. And, of course, they could put more time and resources back into their actual art. Now get a load of this number. 41%. In a U.S. pilot that was actually backed by Sam Altman, male recipients showed a staggering 41% drop in being under the influence in dangerous situations. That points to huge improvements in health, stability, and a reduction in what some call deaths of despair, which are so often tied to economic hardship.
Okay, but what about the biggest criticism you always hear, that if you just give people money, they'll stop working? Well, the data tells a way more interesting story. In that same U.S. pilot, the only people who really worked less were in two specific groups: single parents, who use the time for unpaid childcare, which is incredibly valuable work, and young adults under 30, who use the stability to go get more education. For everybody else, childless adults, anyone over 30, there was basically no change in how much they worked.
So, it seems like the evidence is pretty clear. UBI can be a really powerful tool for making people healthier and more stable, and it doesn't seem to destroy the workforce.